So the clutch lever and clutch cable came in today, so we'll go ahead and get that installed. Okay, so now that we have the wiring just roughly zip tied in place, the coil and the CDI and the kill switch is hooked up, we're going to go ahead and change out the original sprocket with a 420 14 tooth to adapt it to the same chain that the rear sprocket uses. I didn't want to change the rear sprocket just yet. I want to see what it's like as is with this 14 in the front. I'm assuming I'm going to have to gear up, but I just wanted to see before I sunk money into that. So it takes, so make sure it's on gear. Takes two 10mm bolts, and then this lock washer comes off, sprocket comes off. That's it. So this is also a 14 tooth, if you can see in the light. So we're gonna go ahead put that on. I'm not sure if you can reuse these. I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse it. So you put it on and there's a groove, and it doesn't line up till you move it, you slide it, you turn it, and then it holds. The sprocket gets held up against that. Okay. So now let's get the chain on. Okay, so now I got my chain breaker, and I found the correct length. And there comes the pin. Extra. So throw our master link on. Now we have to screw these in. Till the chain is tight. So as you can see, the slack is being taken out. Still quite a bit. Let's do the other side. Probably help if the axle was loose. Okay, so now that's pretty tight. So here we're going to take calipers, take a depth measurement from the end of the bolt to the nut. Tighten that down, compare it with this side. So, as you can see, it still needs to go a little bit, but this is pretty tight. So, we'll match this side instead. So that's how much we need to come in by. Still a little more. The chain is a little loose. So instead now, I'll go in a couple of turns. So I like that. Okay, so there's the chain. Now we just have to do a fuel tank. Okay, so here's the 90-degree fitting that goes into the gas tank. This is the spun aluminum cylinder, whatever, from Go Power Sports. So we're gonna get this on, get it plumbed up. Already got the plumbing on the bike, and hopefully we can get it running. Okay, so I got the engine all wired up here. Got the CDI kill switch that came with the wire harness, the coil. It's just rough, just for a first start. So I'm gonna open the door and we'll get it started. Okay, so now that we got it running, we got the fuel all plumbed up, fuel filter, I have a fuel cutoff. So here's the wiring, just simply The wire harness. So my motor did not come with a wire harness. I had to buy one, and it came with the coil, CDI, and the kill switch, push button one. And then this green connector is this wire. It's just a shift light, or not a shift light, but a gear indicator light. And how it's wired is you have a black and yellow coming from the motor, and then you have a black and yellow on the wire harness, goes to the coil. And then you have green that also goes to the coil. And there's two yellows. You don't do anything with those. And then you have another green down here that goes to your kill switch. Then you have a blue and white that goes to your CDI, and that's it. I also just got a just cheap $15 air filter from Amazon. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. Just need an air filter. Just get it snug. There, the air filter's on. Okay guys, so this is the end of episode 2. We'll work on the exhaust and the brakes in the next episode.